Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area, even though the sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched...
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase millilith patrols.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have...
This footprint is huge! It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep, seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there! Feel the beat!
By royal decree,
Life goes on. Loba, get stuck! Eat this!
feel the beat. Right till I'm dead.
Nice and swift!
Oz revealed by
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more. Life goes on.
royal decree!
Nice and spiky.
Feel the beat! Try till I'm dead!
Booba, get them!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Feel the beat!
Eat this!
I summon thee!
Life goes on. Faster? Okay, faster. Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world right now. He's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before. Yeah, Paimon is not a toy.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the...
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help. I've always been...
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off... My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. There you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the... My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much more from selling toys. Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right. Now, we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow, That one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snip. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea! Alright, off we go! Alright! Finally, now I get to see my brother! Rise.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon?
They miss you a lot. Tonia prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys. So up, and then when I got off, I just kept walking and walking. And then Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please.
Okay, I promise.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank-
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank you. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Look, I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tusser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest...
Just humor me in front of Tusser, if you would be so kind. Ah yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tusser, duty calls. I'm sure...
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tusser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tusser's entertainment fund. I want him, if need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store? Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops?
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need...
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, you know, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are... Either way, it's time to talk prices.
No, that won't do. This amount won't even... No, that won't do. This price is fair. Well then, I'll get that custom order done for you.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One-Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3.
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? You must be referring to our signature spicy chili.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food. Mrs.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hand. Looks like One-Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should...
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason One-Man Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional... Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Puff.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation.
That seems a bit on the low side. You do realize these dishes will be... you folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers.
Thanks, Chef Mao.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. I thought it was just right. Almost. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liu? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a...
Must have iron stomachs.
Cheap and tasty chops.
Long sword in hand and the world at my feet. Wow, this place is huge! And are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive... This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf, yeah, Paimon can't remember. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this all the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 nom. Then Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mbora. Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tooser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening.
Gate. Spindly leg.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get. This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the... An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow! Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their... But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other... Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running off! Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so...
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how... maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon, are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over the... What's wrong, Tusser? Are you tired? I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore. Well, we've played with Tusser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chingshu Pool. Why don't... Yay! Let's go!
Tell me.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
well, why, yes, of course. The greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 more.
Toys? And how?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. Were you always cruising for a bruising?
Alright then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing.
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders?
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunt.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to... If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it...
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might...
The loot's on the opposite cliff.
Huh, no problem. Yeah. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well.
Brother, what do we do?
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely, he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless... maybe his...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago. And
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why did...
and that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the...
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too...
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but...
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never...
No, it's not that. What we mean is, but we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and
yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is...
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my...
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go...
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe. But he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait. Where's Tusser? We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go? Seems likely. Tusser did seem really eager to hear. Either way, let's head over there first. Life goes on. Odds revealed by... Nice and spicy. Feel the beat.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snej. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of...
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the market... So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from... from the...
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if...
Huh? Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on...
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
Oh, I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit! Now come at me, you lot!
You'll get frostbite.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Stay right there.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
This quickly!
Opening box of Matrix.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
I guess
Fuel's clogged!
low.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Bring it on. Riptide. No time to lose.
Detoxifying heat.
Well then, do you all understand what I said?
Yes, sir!
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me in other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger!
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory. Dismissed!
Brother! You are amazing!
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play it.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to... I'm not the man I was when we first met. You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden... Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The Foul Legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason. I can teach you, but think carefully first.
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me.
Leave it to me. You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together.
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up. Well, how about this? If you just do one...
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right.
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research! Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tooser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before...
Exactly! Are you sure this is a good idea? You should come along too, Traveler! This time, it's Tooser's turn to...
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would
The brothers are ganging up on us again!
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tooser here.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you...
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Even Tooser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same...
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops...
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go...
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the...
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tooser be all right?
There's another path over there. Let's... No time to lose.
Oz, reveal thyself. Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. I need to make sure that Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Tooser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly. Riptide! Tidal shift! Bring it on!
On, reveal!
No time to... Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Tooser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big...
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3. I could get used to this. Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This is fine for you, maybe. We were off. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge! Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when...
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of...
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though. 60, 59, 58...
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
45... You guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise. It's gonna hurt. Who's next?
Go back. 16, 12, 10...
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13...
Drat! Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not? This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world! Wow, he actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards are... But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy Transform... Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek? Oh, that's right! I was so excited that I forgot all— Well, let's go look for him. Race you!
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon. Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limit, and that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already! You need to see a doctor right away, mister!
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a mister?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make—
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky.
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to— You'll help me out, won't you? The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The that nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that. All right. Thank—
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go? Really? Where is he? Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you. Oh, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer. Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. You're really loving it, huh? You bet. My brother is the best big— You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya? Don't worry, I know I can't get my way up. So—